Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This is KK with the Illuminated Path. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos. I really appreciate that. Now today I think we're going to do a Celtic cross to take a look at the energies and that surround you, as well as what's going on, finances, love, maybe a new job opportunity. Let's take a look at it and dive into it. Again, welcome to 2024. Now this reading is for, well, the end of January to the end of February, but I always say this, that life is about perfect timing, and whenever you find this reading is when you're meant to see it. Okay, so first card out is the Queen of Cups. Base of the situation crossed by the Three of Wands. What does Sag need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know? Tower in the past. Seven of Cups. This one's first. That's the Two of Wands, the Empress. What does Sag need to know? I have flipped over. Let me grab that. Two of Pentacles. What does Sag need to know? What does Sag need to know? Oh. Devil. Hangman. The bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune, is the theme of the reading. Okay, let's take a look here. Put this here. Okay, let's dive in. All right, Sag. So, the base of the situation is the Queen of Cups energy. This is what you're emulating right now. This is who you are being in this moment. Now the Queen of Cups is a Cancer energy, but maybe you're dealing with a Cancer, who knows? But the Queen of Cups is someone who's very loving, very kind, very self-nurturing. She's knows how to take care of things. Sorry, she knows how to take care of her relationships, and right now she's being challenged or crossed by the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, I think it looks like, she, and I say she, but it's not the gender of the card, it's the energy of the card. So take that into account. Okay, crossed by the Three of Wands energy, and this is what's going on. So Sag, you're feeling like you've put a lot of effort and time into something, and you're still waiting to see something come back from it, because you're expecting to see it. This is the old, your ship's coming in card, but you just don't see it coming in, okay? I see in the recent past the Tower energy. The Tower energy, something crumbled to the ground, and it was, devastating. It really was devastating. This is something that really took you by surprise. It was something that just flipped and changed, and you didn't see it coming. And I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's in regards to love or in regards to a career or job change. But I can see in the crowning energy, it's Seven of Cups. This is all about options. It's about opportunities. It's you looking out saying, okay, the world is my oyster. I've got many things I can do, many people I can be with. We'll clarify to get more information, but it's about options, options, options. It could even be that you're daydreaming about something. It can also be about in search of life purpose. Okay, that's another meaning for the Seven of Cups. So we'll do some clarification. Now, I'll say that I'm going to skip down here to your subconscious mind, is the Empress energy. Now, the Empress energy is someone who, she's the divine feminine, right? She is the creator of ideas, of, even the birth of ideas, the birth of people, kids, right? She's very, very creative. She's very competent and very capable. And so this in your energy is good news. This is what's going on in your subconscious mind. So that's kudos to you, Sag. I mean, that's somebody who's very capable. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Now, in your near future is the Two of Wands. This is telling you that you need to make a decision about something, that you have a choice between two paths in life. And like you've come to the position and the timing in your life where you need to choose. You need to plan. You're in the planning stages now, but the time has come where, and it's very shortly here, where you're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to leave one thing and commit to another thing, okay? Now I can see in the 7th position, which is the card that is advice to yourself, right? It's directly related to this card, the Queen of Cups card. And it's telling you, you're doing a lot of juggling, okay? You're constantly doing things. I mean, so much so that, you know what, the ball is gonna drop. So before the ball drops, take action, make a commitment, make a choice, figure it out, okay? Be decisive is what it's telling you to do, all right? That's your advice to yourself. Now, in the 8th position is the 5 of Swords in reverse. The 5 of Swords in general. Now, remember, in this position, this is the only card in the Celtic Cross that is not directly about you. This is about an external influence or an environmental influence that is influencing you. Now, in the upright, the 5 of Swords is about conflict. It's about competition. It's about, you know, maybe arguing with people or having conflicting mindset. Okay, it's in the reverse, so it tells me that this energy has lessened to a certain degree. So I think that someone is looking in, right, the external factor, and they're saying about you that, you know, whatever's going on with you in terms of being conflicted, or it's starting to lessen. It's lightening up. It's like you're not so combative. You're not so conflicted really is the word I want to use. Your things are lessening for you, okay, at this time. Now, in the hopes and fears position is the Devil. Now, the Devil tells me that you are feeling stuck. Like this is your biggest fear, is not moving forward in life, right? Sag, you're super independent. You don't like to see the two people tied together. You don't like to be tied to anything, whether it's a person or a job or any of those things. You're very, very independent, and you're a traveler. You're very creative and imaginative, and you're always looking for new things to conquer, okay? This tells me that's your biggest fear. Your biggest fear is being weighed down by, now this can even be about thoughts, right? Repetitive thoughts or thoughts about something that makes you feel trapped. We're gonna clarify that. And in the outcome position, we show you purposely with the Hanged Man, placing yourself in the upside down position to gain a broader perspective, right? You're doing this to yourself. You're saying, okay, I don't understand how things are going at the moment. I think that I could benefit from a new perspective. So that's good. It's very mature of you to want to get a better perspective, you know, a 360-degree perspective of what's going on in your life. So let's see if we can get some more information. We're going to clarify the cards. We'll clarify the Queen of Cups challenged by the 3 of Wands. Let's see what that has to say. Ooh. So the Hierophant card came out, and it came out in reverse. So that can tell me a couple things. Number one, that you might be struggling, spiritually speaking, with certain ideas or certain concepts spiritually. You could also be searching for something, for greater meaning. Or you could also be like, okay, the Hierophant can be someone that wants to take the relationship to the next level. In the reverse, not so much. They could be kind of stagnant or kind of stalled. I mean, this energy it could be like, well, let's keep it the way it is. What else? Oh, Ace of Cups in reverse. Wow, that flew up in reverse too. That's, you know, the cup running out, I guess. The love running out of the cup. Very, very odd that those two came out. Let's see. And here we have, in clarifying that, the Hermit. The Hermit is gaining perspective. The Hermit is someone who might sit in quiet meditation to see why these two things are coming in, why they're experiencing what they're experiencing. So Sag, I mean, you're definitely not in the, I can see that this is the energy that's going on right now. Right now you're finding, you're looking inward. You're looking into yourself to see what's going on. In the outcome energy, you're looking at other people. You're looking at the perspectives around you, external. Okay, this is internal. So you have to do the internal before you can do the external, in my opinion, because you have to know yourself. You have to, that's a very important part of life. You have to know who you are, why you're here, what your purpose is, all those things. Okay, so that's something that you're working on at the moment. Okay. Let's see what the Tower is all about in the past. Oops. That flipped out before I even got to shuffle. And that is the Seven of Swords. Now, in some ways, when... Oh, I'll get two more cards, but I can tell you right now, with the Tower energy and the sudden change, and that shook you to your absolute core. It shook you to your core. Now, these cards flipped out. I didn't mean to take three, but I'm going to because they came out with the Tower. This tells me a very interesting story, and that's this. An opportunity that you were really fired up about, right? A new opportunity you were super fired up about. A message came in quickly that ended that. And then you're single and you feel completely cheated by that. Now that was in the past, so that's done and over. Okay, it's already done, it's gone, it's in the past, it's in the dust. Don't know if you're thinking about it anymore. I'm just telling you that's what happened. Okay, I don't see that you are, because there's not a lot of swords out here. In fact, there's only one sword and it's in reverse. So kudos to you for being able to keep that in check and to, you know, be able to move on past it. Now I'm looking up here because the theme of the reading is the Wheel of Fortune, meaning the turning of the wheel, the turning of the energy. So in the past, not so good, the Tower moment, right? I mean, listen, the Tower is not a bad card. So the Tower energy, listen, is not a bad energy. I know that people, it gets a bad rap. I mean, yes, can it be devastating? Yeah, absolutely can be. But it is definitely for your highest good. It's for the betterment of you, right? I mean, why do you think accidents happen? And these are like aha things that happen, awakening, so that you can, number one, learn more about yourself. I mean, maybe there's something that the universe is, knocking on the door, they're trying to tell you, and you're just not answering it. That's why Tower moments happen. That's why car accidents happen. That's why illnesses happen. In most cases, not all cases, but, I'm just, as a general rule, things happen to get your attention, to awaken you to something, okay? So in the past, it was just an awakening is all. It was an awakening, and that's all well and good, okay? So I see that you've dealt with that fine. The theme is the Wheel of Fortune, meaning it is the better times ahead, coming ahead, okay? So let's take a look at the Seven of Cups and see what you got going on in the crowning energy with the Seven of Cups. Why the Seven of Cups? Well, that went flying, didn't it? Let's pull this one over before I bend down and get it. So we got the Queen of Cups and the Temperance card, okay? Already painting a picture. Let's get one more. And so the Queen of Cups and then the High Priestess flipped over. These are, so since this is your energy, Sag, your crowning energy here, the Temperance card is actually your energy. And then with the High Priestess, we've got Cancer energy, and the Queen of Cups is Cancer energy as well. So who knows, maybe you're dealing with Cancer. But it tells me here that intuitively, with all the options and choices, that if intuitively you know with the High Priestess, because the High Priestess knows. She knows things even if she doesn't say that she knows things. She quietly sits back and she, gathers the information. And she knows this, that this is going to take a little bit of time and some patience with the temperance card, right? To truly dig into and figure out and know and act on what you want in life, whether it's love with the Queen of Cups, or it's, loving what you do in life, your career, your hobbies, whatever it may be. But she knows the important thing. Be patient. Be patient. It's coming. There's lots of options. There's a lot of things you can do. You just have to be patient, okay? You have to step into this Queen of Cups energy, and that energy is all about nurturing and loving yourself and knowing your worth, your value, okay? That's what that's about. Let's take a look at the Empress energy before we move on to the near energy. Okay. Wow. Okay, so this is interesting. This is really interesting. Going on in your subconscious mind. Yes, the Empress energy is amazing. However, I can see, Sag, that you lost your confidence. Here's the Death card, because something ended. Somebody walked away. It was the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody that was just moving too slow. The relationship did not go the way that you wanted it to go. And the death of that relationship and that person walking away, or maybe you walked away, right? That's possible. Maybe you walked away as well because things weren't going the way that you wanted. Things weren't going maybe as fast as you wanted it to go, or it didn't progress in the way that you wanted it to go, okay? Because the Knight of Pentacles energy is very reliable and very, you know that they'll get there, but they're a slow mover and it can be really frustrating. But very clearly, in clarifying the Empress, in terms of what happened and what you're mulling over in your subconscious mind, is this. It's this relationship that's over, okay? And this person. So that could be why you're a little bit right here in this current energy. That's what probably why the Hierophant's in reverse, along with the Ace of Cups in reverse. That could be why you're hurting from that relationship. You haven't quite gotten past it. Still in your subconscious energy, your subconscious mind. Let's see what the Two of Wands has to say. Why the Two of Wands? Why the Two of Wands? What's that regarding the Two of Wands? Oh, new beginning, taking the leap of faith. That's what that's about. Being willing to start over, to start anew, to put some hard work into it with the Seven of Pentacles, to work hard and see where it goes. One more. One more with choosing this path in the near future that you're going to have to choose. You got to choose one way or the other. Ooh, okay. Wow, with the Nine of Cups there, it tells me right off the bat that taking the leap of faith and working hard gives me the dream, the wish fulfilled that I am looking for, that you are looking for. This is a wish come true, okay? That's awesome and beautiful, by the way. Love that. Okay, let's take a look at your advice to yourself in terms of the Two of Pentacles, needing to make a decision. Why the Two of Pentacles? Why the Two of Pentacles? Why the Two of Pentacles? One flipped out. That was the Four of Wands. Nothing. Two of Pentacles. Why the Two? What else? Need two more. Two more on the Pentacles. That's interesting. I got that there. Wow. Okay. So, did these flip out together? They did. Oh. Okay. Because advice to yourself is that by making this decision here, I will no longer feel left out in the cold and lonely, like I have nowhere to go. I will have a home. I'll feel this stable home life, right? If I follow this path here and this wish fulfilled in the near future. And I will be, again, this one was about the external, looking in at me. This is about me and my advice for myself. I will be less combative, less conflict, right? It will cause less conflict in my life, and I'll have a happier home life. I like that. Let's take a look at, it's funny that I got 2 5s. That's interesting. 5 of Swords. So let's clarify the 5 of Swords in reverse. 5 of Swords. Why the 5 of Swords in reverse? Oh, the Devil in reverse. These are flipping out. How strange. And and this is like weird. Anyway, so okay. So in the external energy, in the external influence, King of Cups in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Devil in reverse. Now, it tells me that becoming unstuck, because this is a real stuck energy in the upright, but when you put it in reverse, it's beginning to break free from being stuck, okay? This is missing an opportunity, right? This is in reverse. Ace of Pentacles is missing an opportunity. And it tells me that because this is an external energy, someone that you're thinking about, or just, external environment, it's the only ones that were totally in reverse. I mean, yes, I had one reverse here, but these all came out in reverse. So the Devil in reverse is about breaking free, freedom. Ace of Pentacles is a missed opportunity or lost opportunity. And the Knight of Cups in reverse is someone who's sulky or insecure or brooding over something. So I'm not sure what that's about. If you have somebody in your life that's projecting that energy, or will be, because this is in the future, maybe that person doesn't want you to step into this new thing. I'm not sure about that. I'm going to have to get some advice on that one. I'm going to pull another card on that right now while let me pull a card on that. A little more information about that. I'm not quite getting that. Wheel of Fortune. It says that. So the Wheel of Fortune is the theme of the whole reading. See, it's right here. Wheel of Fortune is the theme of the reading. So it is the spinning of the wheel. It is the turning of the fortune. Does that mean that the person that you're with or the external influence is changing how they see you? I mean, maybe that's possible. Let me get... Maybe that person is changing. The Wheel of Fortune, by the way, is a Pisces card. Maybe you're dealing with a Pisces. The Devil card is a Scorpio card. Oh, okay, geez. Knight of Wands flipped over. That's, let me grab these. Hold on, I had... So, and the Fool flipped over as well. And I'm not going to take this one because it didn't flip over. I'm going to put it right back in there. I'm curious about what it was, but... Oh, it's Justice. It was a Justice card. Ooh, it tells me that something needs balancing, or, it's what you put out, it's what you get back. Maybe there's something going on here that you're unaware of, Sag. Okay. I wanted to get additional information. The Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Wands. I mean, this tells you, these are cards like the Wheel of Fortune, the turning of the wheel, the energy, it changing, sudden change. The Fool taking the leap of faith, and the Nine of Wands is not giving up. Yeah, I'm going to need to know about that, Sag. If you have comments, please put them in there. I want to know what this is about with this external influence. I mean, it could be in the reverse with financial loss, but again, this is an external influence. Maybe you have some kind of financial loss or some type of missed opportunity. But the King of Cups is someone that's very sulky and broody in the reverse, right? They're somebody who's insecure. So, yeah, that's perplexing. Let's move on and take a look at the Devil energy. What about the Devil energy? Judgment, Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is someone who's kind of fickle, in and out, knows what he wants, seems like he's on board at first, and then isn't. He's wishy-washy. And the Judgment is, you know, so this is your energy, Sag. This is your hopes and fears position. And so the fear of the devil card, you know, about being restricted or being tied to something or having, you know, you could be addicted to something. You could be having issues with food or booze or drugs, who knows. But it doesn't have to be that drastic either. It could just be repetitive thoughts and feeling trapped. And this shows me, in clarifying the Devil card with the Judgment and the Knight of Wands, that maybe you want somebody from the past to come back. The person who was in and out, because the person that was in and out. So that's, or the fear is that maybe they do come back and they're in and out with the Knight of Wands energy. You know, they're in 1 minute, out the next minute. Or maybe that's the Judgment card is also about, you know, being called to your life purpose. Okay? Being called to your life purpose. And then in that case, the Knight of Wands would be about not giving up, right? There's going to be ups and downs. It would be, you know, you got to be all in. Oops. All right. The Queen of Pentacles and Hangman. Okay, let's clarify the Hangman energy. Again, here's that Two of Wands energy. Again, needing to make a decision, needing to choose a path. And the Star card does suggest, though, not only will you heal, Sagittarius, from whatever went on here, you know, in the healing process, you also get the Star card. This is the third wish fulfilled card that we got, because Nine of Cups is also about a wish fulfilled. It's about being emotionally fulfilled. And this is about an actual wish fulfillment, getting what you want. So that's a good, but it said, you know, in order to get that, you need to make the right choice. You need to make the best choice for you, which tells me that it could be with the Queen of Pentacles, the start of an abundant opportunity, okay? Somebody who's abundant and knows how to take care of her finances. So that all looks good. I'm going to get some advice for you, Sagittarius. What is the advice for Sag? What is the advice for Sagittarius? What advice for Sagittarius? something flipped over. Yeah, I'm still a little bit baffled by that. Here's one, I'll tell you in a second. Choice. Oh, that's actually not even a card. That's a spread. And I'm going to get one more. All right. Okay, so let me just... Comfort. How can you bring more comfort into your life? You can increase your comfort through tangible things such as soft clothes and food, and intangible things such as thinking loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. Okay, well, the Queen of Cups is all about that. Comfort, comforting thoughts towards yourself. Love, appreciation, validation. Then we have choice. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Okay, I mean, how validating can that be? Because we have so many, right? Two of Wands needing to choose which path. So it says here, it's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. Eliminate everyone else's input and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. Okay, that's very validating. Okay, now you have check in. When you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, take a moment to check in with how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter or do you feel heavier? Do you feel excited or do you feel filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. It's always so helpful. Yep, that's true. Again, that's a choice card. And then give. One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up and our own lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. Yeah, I like that. And that's true. Giving does give us great feelings and purpose when you serve other people. I think that's what life is all about, truly. So all of this is good. I'm only confused about this external person. So that still confuses me just a bit. Like I said, again, it could just be that if you don't make a decision, take definitive action, that maybe you are missing out on an opportunity or some kind of financial gain if you don't act on this. And who knows, maybe that external person is frustrated with you, or maybe they they're slightly insecure because the Knight of Cups in the reverse is somebody that's, like I said, broody, sulky, insecure about something. Maybe they don't like that you're doing this. I don't know, but you know what, Sag? It's up to you. It's your life. You have to live it, and you have to make a choice, right? Like it says, to make a choice, and you have to eliminate everybody else's input and do it by yourself. Because although we have support in life, we're the ones that get to make the decision and the ultimate choice. So I hope that this helped you. Here, let's get just a couple. I'm gonna just get a couple trinkets, see what we got. All right. Skull and crossbones. The end of something and the beginning of something new. Okay, it does look like that. Either career-wise or hobby-wise, you're leaving something to do something else. Okay, the elephant card. Haven't seen that out in months. Well, I've only been doing readings for like 7 weeks, but I mean on this channel. I do them all the time for other people. But the elephant is about the memory. You have a very long memory, Sagittarius, and sometimes that's not to your best good. You need to sometimes just let things go. Let them be okay. You don't need to remember every detail for everything. Sometimes that's holding on to extra baggage. Okay. The Hamsa hand is about, it's a spiritual symbol. It's about connecting with your, spirit and with your higher self. I like that. And also then, again, the seahorse, which is a magical creature. So just remind you that magic happens every single day in your life. It does if you pay attention. It's not really the exception to the rule. It's how things work if you allow it, okay? Let's get a couple initials, see if we can get any initials of you, your person. All right, we got a K, we got a P, we have a T, we have an L, we have a U, we have a G, an S, an X, maybe that's about the X, and then we have a heart, which is in the initials, like little bowl. So this just tells me, remind you, give yourself some love, you know, appreciate yourself, validate yourself, and value yourself. Okay, Sag, I hope this helped. If it did, please like, subscribe. It would really help me with my channel, and I'd appreciate that greatly. And please drop some comments about this. And if it gave you clarity, or, you know, who this person is in the external, okay, the environmental influence, let me know. Take care until next time. Thanks.